Welcome back to creating killer YouTube thumbnails. Character cameo. Next, we'll import our main character and cut out its background for a clean look. We can then adjust its size and position for perfect placement. Depth with drop shadows. To make our character pop, we'll add a rectangle behind it, set it to transparent fill, and then use the blending options to create a subtle gradient shadow. Lighting effects. Time to add some light. We'll create a new layer below the character and use a soft yellow brush to gently paint a light source beneath it. Highlight Haven. More light, more fun. We'll create another layer and use white to softly brush in highlights on the character's edges. Remember, less is more here. 6. Blending the highlights. Let's refine those highlights. Create another layer and use a softer yellow brush to blend them seamlessly. We'll lower the white layer's opacity a bit and erase some of the yellow areas for a smoother transition. Fine-tuning the light. Now, we'll select both highlight layers and reduce their opacity to create a more natural effect. Grid Assist. Want to add some depth? Let's import another background image with a white grid pattern, adjust its size, and lower its opacity to subtly complement our main background. Text time. Now for the main attraction, the text. We'll add our title and customize the font to fit the style. Feel free to experiment with different fonts, but keep it readable. Text tweaks. Let's add some depth to the text. We'll use the bevel and stroke options to give it a 3D pop. We can also adjust the color and background of each text element for better contrast. Remember, avoid too many clashing colors that overpower the background. PNG power. Let's add some visual interest with PNG images. We can add a cool graphic or logo behind the character, blurred slightly for a subtle effect. More money, more fun. Subtly, to add some visual appeal without being overwhelming, we can incorporate $ PNGs. Remember, blur them slightly and use them sparingly to keep the focus on the text. Cornering the market. Let's position another $ PNG in a corner and add some soft yellow highlights behind it for a cohesive look. We'll grab a YouTube logo PNG, add a bevel effect, and place it strategically behind the character. We can duplicate it and add a subtle blur for added depth. Font farewell. For now, sometimes, a change is needed. If the font isn't working, feel free to swap it out for something that better suits your style. Logo love. Let's add the Fiverr logo, removing its background and adding a bevel effect for a polished look. Unique touches. Feeling creative? We can use the logos to playfully cover the character's eyes for a unique touch. Smoothing things out. If the character's skin looks a bit rough, don't worry. We can use the mixer brush to smooth it out for a cleaner look. 19. Catchy text glow. Want to make the background text pop even more? We can add an outer glow effect using the blending options. glowing up the rest. Let's repeat the outer glow effect on all the text elements for a cohesive look. And there you have it. That's how we create a killer YouTube thumbnail. Let me know in the comments what you think. And if you enjoyed this tutorial, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell.